I wasn't planning to do a video this week, but yesterday when I heard about Charlie Kirk's death, I felt something starting to stir in me, like the Lord was asking me to say something, and today it just all came out very quickly. And that's how God works with me. I always know that He wants me to talk about something. After what happened to Charlie Kirk, if you're still not seeing the spiritual battle that we are in, there is probably no hope of you ever seeing it. Every church in America should be talking about this right now, and if you are attending a church that says nothing about what happened to Charlie, then you're in a dead church, in my opinion. I don't see how you couldn't be. I sat in a pew a few years ago with my husband and listened to a pastor who said that he will never talk about anything political. He pretty much said, don't ever expect him to address anything that happens in the outside world. And then he finished his sermon on the book of Matthew. And my husband and I did not return to that church. We don't want to be part of a dead church. When the church remains silent on political issues, it's like opening the door to Satan and saying, come on in. Christians who remain silent over things like this are part of the problem. One of the things I really want to see change, one of the things I want to see be the result of this wonderful man's murder, senseless murder, is the unity of the church, the awakening of the church, a greater strength of the church, a more outspoken church. You know, because the church is divided right now, and a house divided cannot stand. Not only has it been divided, but it also has remained silent for far too long. Where was the uprising when they pulled prayer out of public school? Where was the uprising of the church when Roe v. Wade made abortion legal? You know, I could go on and on with those questions. There are people who will go to church on Sunday not even knowing who Charlie Kirk was, because like that pastor that I mentioned, they don't think that they should get involved in what's going on in the world, government, politics,